So I decided to make this video outside, but it's freezing. Absolutely dumb thing to do. So the reason is, I'm busy and I just needed a break from work. My life has been absolutely crazy. Seriously, you would have to be insane to get. I used to really want to get these videos perfect. One of the difficulties of filming outside is that it's very difficult to get the videos perfect. I used to be really OCD about this, but oh my god. You see, the issue is, when you make a video like this, you have to ask how well they're going to stand up to criticism, because after all, people can be a little bit thick, to be honest. God. Anyway, I had to get out of the building. There's the office manager who's behaving like a complete and utter psycho. We need to turn a blind eye to it. We don't. Of course, I argued the case, but my arguments just fell on deaf ears. And, sorry, I misread the documents. I was just being a little dyslexic. Or maybe I was just being stupid. So why does this matter? Well, language reflects, it magnifies, and it creates. So it reflects the unconscious bias that we have. When we use it in society, which we do, it magnifies that unconscious bias. And then by enabling the unconscious bias, it creates more and more unconscious bias. When we use language, it values and it devalues, and it stigmatizes, and it creates a world where it's okay to stigmatize. But it also patronizes. I mean, how many times have you seen people say, oh, look at that woman, she's done so well and she's disabled? I mean, what sort of patronizing attitude is that to have about anybody? It's basically disability porn. And so the ableism in our language, it reflects our unconscious bias, it magnifies the unconscious bias of society, and it creates further unconscious bias. It also enables us to patronize people when they shouldn't be patronized, when we look down on them. Oh, look at her, she's disabled and yet she's achieved so much. He's dyslexic and yet he's achieved so much. This is just wholesale patronizing. And so what we need to do is we need to start listening to ourselves and listening to each other and having an open environment where we can talk to each other about the kind of language we use and what it might do to those we come into contact with.